Welcome to the Harbor and Airport Engineering. We are going to start new chapter Harbor Planning, which includes harbor and port, harbor components, requirement or characteristics of good harbor, classification of harbor, harbor classification based on utility, location, ports, harbor planning, site selection, and size selection of harbor, ship characteristics. First of all, we need to know what is harbor and ports. What the difference between harbor and ports? There is a vital and vast difference between harbor and port, but generally it's considered as a similar direction. Harbor is a partly enclosed water area which provides safe and suitable accommodation for vessels seeking refuge, supplies, refilling, repair, loading and unloading cargoes. When a port is a harbor where marine terminal facilities are provided. This facility consists of piers or wharves at which ship berth while loading or unloading cargo, transit shed and other storage area where ship may discharge incoming cargo and warehouses where goods may be stored for longer period while awaiting distribution or selling. Okay, thus we can say that the harbor is a place where port is allocated, but the port is not that the place the harbor is in the port. Okay, there are some points which gives a further specified what port and harbor. A harbor which provide sufficient channel and adequate shelter has waterfront facilities such as pier, wharf, warehouses, fuel and ship supplies, facilities for handling cargo and passenger. Also, it has floating requirement of equipments in the harbor decks for towing ship to and from the berth, floating cranes for handling cargo and firefighting boats in brief. Port is equal to harbor plus storage facilities plus communication facility plus other terminal facilities. Okay. Now harbor components. There is a some components are described with particular figure and field of area. First, entrance channel. Second, breakwater, turning basin, shelter basin, piers, wharf, quay, dry dock, wet dock, and jetty. Here we can see a small layout of harbor. This is the land where some area which are necessary for harbor are specified, and these are the water body in which the periphery decided and the area which includes harbor. 2. Moment and practically possibly practically possible area which are useful for the harbor. First, entrance channel. Entrance canal is the entry of a harbor which are open to harbor area and the rest of the sea. Okay, entrance canal are which the ship enter the harbor. Sufficient depth of water must be maintained in the entrance channel by suitable degree operation. In most of the commercial harbor, a minimum depth of at least 10 meter is necessary. The entrance channel should have sufficient width of 100 meter for small harbor and 100 to 160 meter for medium harbor and 160 to 260 meter for big harbor. Second, breakwater. Breakwater. Breakwater are the element which break the sea to harbor. It means it divide a portion from harbor to the sea and sea to the harbor. A protective barrier wall or any element constructed from shore toward the sea to enclose harbor and to keep harbor water undisturbed is known as a breakwater. The breakwater can be made of concrete or coarse rubber masonry. Turning basin. A turning basin is constructed due to divide the entry and exit and also to construct for guide vehicle for proper way. Otherwise, mismatching the entrance and exit, there is a chances of accident of each vehicle. Turning basin. The water area which is required for maneuvering the ships after they enter the harbor for going to or leaving a berth is called turning basin. Same as I explained. Shelter, sheltered basin. Sheltered basin means the basin or the area which are totally open. There is a open harbor area in which movements of vehicles and jetties are easy. That's why it's called sheltered basin. The water area which require protected by shore and breakwater is called the sheltered basin. The elements of the harbor are located in the basin. Pier and raft. What are pier and raft? That are piers and wharf. Pier are the parking area type construction for which loading and unloading vehicle are suitably parked in an area and the loading and unloading are done easily. What is pier? There are solid platform which project into the water. Berthing or ship is possible on the both sides. A pier is sometimes referred to a mole raft. This is a docking platform constructed parallel to the shoreline, providing berthing facility on one side. Only this usually as an open type of structure. Now, quay It's a similar type of wrap, but the purpose is different. This is also a dock parallel to the shore. This is solid type of structure provided berthing on one side and retaining the earth on the other side. Dry dock and wet dock. Dry dock and wet dock. Both the area are mostly used for maintenance and repair work of the vehicle. A dry dock is a chamber having wall, floor and a gate. They are primarily provided for maintenance, repair and construction of ship. At the entrance to the dock, a lock gate is provided. This gate will be closed after bringing the vessel inside the dock, and then the water is pumped out to the make it dry so that the repair and construction of ship are easy. Wet dock. When these are variation in tidal level and enclosed basin is provided where in a number of ship can be berthed. This basin has an entrance which is controlled by a lock gate. The water inside the basin can be maintained independently of the outside water level function. It's also useful for a small maintenance and small work. Jetty. Jetty are the element used at different portion of the harbor. A solid platform constructed perpendicular to the shoreline or breakwater is known as jetty. Berthing of ship is possible on both sides. Normally, it is used for handling petrol, kerosene, or crude oil. Sometimes a jetty is provided near the entrance channel for reducing the silting of the channel. There is a small difference between jetty and wharf. First, wharf. It is constructed parallel to the shore. Same jetty also construction parallel to shore, but also breakwater. It has berth on one side and earth retain on the other side. Where for jetty it is berth on both sides. We can see both type of construction, and the other one, other elements of harbor. Morning dolphins. Dolphins are used for drying up ship and also for transferring cargo from one ship to another when moored along both the or their sides. Breasting dolphin. These are large marine structures for mooring vessels. They are designed to take impact of a ship from damage. They are provided with mooring post known as a bollard to take the springing line for moving or ship. Dock fender. They are horizontal or vertical wooden member fastened to the deck or face of the dock. They prevent a ship or dock from being damaged during mooring. Mole. Mole also used at some instant of harbor to protect wall. This is a field, usually rock, extended out from shore. The side slope of these are provided with riprap or armor rock to protect it from erosion. The upper surface of mole is made with enough to provide roadway sidewalk, walkway, rail peopling, etc. Port of entry, marine terminal or hinterland. The entire area which use a certain port for its overseas export and import is called the hinterland of the port. Okay. In next lecture, we are going to start from the characteristics of a good harbor, also the requirement.